Okay, before you watch this video, I have 7 announcements to share with you. Number one is, you can see this. This is an Indian passport. I am an Indian passport holder. So those of you who jump the gun and say, oh, this foreigner or this racist guy is talking about us Indians, I'm an Indian passport holder. I can speak about India and Indians. Okay, that's number one. Number two is, whatever I speak to you about is taken from the news and global media. Links are put down below. So those of you who keep shouting fake news, no, refer the media links which are down below. Number three, those of you who keep questioning, oh, you're a traitor and all that stuff. Being patriotic doesn't mean that you find disrespectful behavior towards women acceptable, or unruly behavior that promotes violence or ruins the image of the country, that we should accept it. No, patriotism doesn't mean that. Number four, some of you say, oh, just one Indian did that. So does it mean all the Indians are like that? Exactly, I totally agree with you. Just as when Satya Nadella or Sundar Pichai or an Indian breaks a world record, you feel so proud about it and you shout, you should equally feel ashamed when someone carries the identity of being an Indian and does something that is unacceptable. Okay, so you can't have double standards there. Number five is, if you're sensitive, don't watch my videos. If you want to unsubscribe, you don't need to announce it. I'm unsubscribing. And you don't have to tell me, if you continue this content, I will dislike your channel. Just do it without announcing. Nobody cares. Point number six is, for those of you who have this tendency or habit of putting bad words, personal insults, remember this much: either YouTube will put it in spam, or if it still is not identified as spam, I block and delete that person. So that means if you're blocked and banned, you can never ever comment on my channel. It'll never show up. And last but not the least, the contents of this video is one letter, inappropriate letter that was written to me by an Indian, and 3 global incidents which I would like your views. So having said that, watch this video and give me your thoughts in the comments below. Having said that, let's start. Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, the date is 26th April 2023. Time right now is 5:10 in the evening. Okay, timestamps for whatever I'm going to share with you is put down below. Timestamps and links for the articles. Now, obviously, the question is, why is Prime Minister Modi here holding this guy's hand? Why is this featured? I'll come to that. Yeah, here's the thing. Our Indian men from India, because the population is so big, the population keeps overflowing. So our Indians are literally everywhere, all around the world. You go, they have this joke that even if you go to the moon, you'll get an Indian over there. So here, our Indian men seem to be making headlines. And there are 3 that I want to share with you. But before that, I will share with you a message from an Indian man who I assume is Hindu. He has shared with me a nice little message, which I thought would be nice to share with you guys. So I'll read it out to you, the message, without any judgment, and you let me know your feedback, okay? So to show you that it's not fake, I'm going to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. This is the back end of the YouTube channel, and let's go down here 7 hours ago. As you can see, this is from a user Yatri, okay, who is on YouTube, and he had commented on the video, seriously, why do Indian men do this? I had posted a video where an Indian man, he flashed his genitals to a Korean vlogger, and I shared my thoughts about it. And I said, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because you're destroying the name of India. You're destroying the name of Indian men. And it's a shame because when other people, tourists and people around the world look at Indian men, they will judge us. They'll put us in the same bucket. You know, they'll say, oh, Indian men are like this. Okay, so after posting that video, this was 7 hours ago, I got Mr. Yatri, who obviously is hiding behind a fake name. So this is what he says in well-articulated English. So he's not an uneducated guy, he's an educated guy. Dear Mr. Loy Machedo, yes, Mr. Yatri, you are making powerful enemies in the country of which you hold the passport. Oh, powerful enemies. My goodness. Who are they? At least give me their names. Yeah, like, powerful enemies can be anybody. Okay, powerful enemies. And I don't know if you're just extremely stupid making such videos or you're just suicidal. Why? Let's see why. But anyway, the day you come back to India will be the day will be etched into your memory. Da-da! It's like, just put some sound effects. The day you come back to India, it'll be etched in your memory. Why? All I can say is you better hope and pray that day never comes. You should hope that day never comes. Why? Because there are so many people gunning for you. It's not even funny. My goodness, a YouTuber like me, 50,000 subscribers with hardly 1,000 views for this video. Our Indians are powerful enemies, not normal people, powerful enemies, gunning, waiting, sitting at the airport. Loy came? No. Loy? No. So they're waiting. Wait. They say, no, sabar ka phal meeta hota hai. Please continue waiting. Okay. I'm giving you a friendly warning. Away. Okay, what is a warning? I have no intention of hurting you. I'm just a keyboard warrior. I have no intention of hurting you, Baba. Or your family. Oh my goodness, my poor wife. My poor baby. Okay. He has no intention. He's a good guy. I have no intention of hurting you and your family, but trust me. When I say this, you have struck your neck, my neck, into the crocodile's mouth, Indian crocodile, because it's in Indian, by making such videos. So these crocodiles who are there in India, who are very powerful crocodiles, not normal crocodile, powerful crocodiles, they are waiting for me. I don't know if they're sitting at the airport or sitting at the embassy or wherever they're sitting, they're waiting for me. I am so important to them. My YouTube channel, which has 50,000 subscribers, with hardly 500 views, 1,000 views, it is impacting them. See, and then he ends by saying, Jai Shri Ram, da-da. So, what did I respond to him? Well, I have to be, he's a courteous guy. So, I responded, Inshallah, let's hope for the best. Okay. See, my Yatri, one tree, that is Yatri, my dear friend, I'll just ask you a simple question. See, you are waiting for me, being a YouTuber, to come to India, then you will show me what you will do. Okay. If you go to this channel, YouTube channel, his name is the Desh Bhakt. He has 3 million subscribers, 3 million. And if you see his YouTube channel, he's busy bashing up Indians, bashing up, BJP. And he's doing so many things. Why you can't do anything to him, yaar? He's in India, no? He's in India and you're doing nothing to him. 3 million. And if you actually see in the about, let's go to about. He has 402 million views. Okay. Me, I have hardly, let me show you how many views I have. Okay. Me, I have hardly, he has 402 million views. Loy, this poor Loy, some Malayalis call me Loy. Okay, I'll show you in my this thing. Wait, let me put pause. My about, let me go there. I'm just going there, showing you normal. Okay, about, I have 22 million. So this guy has not only 10 times more than me, he has 20 times more than me, 20 times more power, 20 times more coverage. So him being in India, you will do nothing. Nothing you will do. But the guy who's in Thailand, that you want to do something. And for a guy who gets millions of views per video, you will not touch him. The guy who you have easy access to, but the guy who's very far off, you want to do something. And that also, in the end, you're ending by saying, Jai Shri Ram. What opinion are you giving about the Hindu culture, Hindu tradition, the Hindu people, Indian people? What opinion you are getting? What you're giving? And then see, then what happens is our some of our Hindus, they don't like Muslims. They say terrorist and all that. Then what is this? This is peace and love. See, my dear, I'll give you a couple of simple tips. Number one is I have been taught barking dogs seldom bite. If someone had to do something, they will do something without even saying. And remember this, I'm just one YouTuber. You know, the ticket money that you spend from there to here, my life is even not worth that much. If you tell one guy, shoot this guy with a bullet, the guy will tell you, Baba, the bullet is more expensive than why waste it? Okay. And then last, if not the least, instead of attacking the problem, you have Indian men misbehaving and spoiling the name of the nation. Instead of tackling that, instead of, or if you are so concerned about spoiling the media companies, the media houses in India are talking about this. You are not doing anything there. Catching small YouTuber. And last, if not the least, if you're so gutsy, so much, like they say, manliness, why you're hiding? Show real profile. I show you my real face. My contact details are there, my location, everything open. Why you're hiding? See, this is why, this is why our Indian men, people, when they hide or when they are in a group, very brave. But reality, zero. Now, my dear Yatri, I have three more other news to share with you. One is Indian man kills lover's toddler baby by putting him in a bucket of boiling water. Okay. So, because the girl didn't want to marry him, he took her baby and put it in a boiling water. Okay. And that also, he had, she was a married woman. He had extramarital affairs and he killed that child in Maharashtra. So now, is this good? I'm asking you, is this good? This should not be talked about. And you're saying, people are saying, you're spoiling the name of India and Indian men. Then what does this do? This enhances the name? Or should it be, if someone murders a small baby, we should not talk about it. We should just act like it never happened. You're saying about me and my family. What about if it happened to someone you know? Okay. Now, this one, you give me your opinion about this. Indian man has an affair, extramarital affair, then takes that little baby and puts in boiling water. Okay, that is one. Second one, man held for urinating on fellow passenger on board New York Delhi flight. Okay. If you go down, you say Indian man. This I'm not putting from my pocket, it's in the news, who is traveling from New York to Delhi, educated man with a visa. That means he has money. It's not cheap. It's not roadside. So this guy was apprehended at the airport because he urinated. And he was drunk also. And now Delhi, once he landed Delhi, the Delhi police caught him. Now, Indian man from India. So is this enhancing the name of India or is this destroying the name of India? And last, if not the least, you remember I showed you this Narendra Modi holding this man's hand. Now, this is not from my pocket. I got this before you give me death threats. I got it from the Deshbhakt. You can contact him. He's in India. Please contact him if you are really dying to contact someone. Deshbhakt. In his video, the horror of Balesh Dhankar, how BJP's overseas ex-head shamed India. This is not me. This is he put. And because I'm subscribed to his channel, I saw this and I was like, okay, let me check. Here he says, I'll put the link below. Sydney serial rapist Balesh Dhankar guilty of attacks on 5 women. This is what he put. So what I did is I clicked Here, the Sydney Herald, Sydney serial killer Balesh Dhankar, guilty of attacks on 5M. Now, is he Indian passport? I think so. Okay. Is he well known? Well, I didn't know that until I read here. Photographs on his website show him meeting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and speaking at NSW government events. Okay. Now, I did not know all this. I did not know all this. I didn't manufacture this from my pocket. That also, this was told to me by another Indian in India about Indians and his association with the BJP, with Narendra Modi. So, my question to you is simple. If you don't do this, will people talk about it? No. Why they are doing it? My first question is that. Second one, you are talking of, oh, you have an Indian passport. Then what do these people have? They are Indian citizens. So, you are not going to check. It's like, I'm having toothache. Instead of dealing with the toothache, you're giving painkillers, but the toothache remains, no? If you have cancerous cells in your body and then you can see the lesions and you just put a cream, does that solve the problem, my dear friend? And then on top of that, in your comment, Jai Shri Ram. Why you are spoiling the name of Ram by associating with your threats and your nonsense? What does it do for your religion? Makes you feel macho? And if you are really so much macho, why you are hiding behind fake profile? Baba, give your real details. No. See, end of the day, my dear friend, maybe, let's assume, maybe you can kill people. Maybe. I'm not saying no. How many people you will kill? How many? Media companies will continue publishing. What, you'll kill all the media people? Journalists from all over the world you'll try killing all of them? And then for what? To keep the rapists in the country, to keep the molesters, to keep the people who harm, hurt women, to protect that name. It's like, you want to show the world India is great. Indian men are. But inside it's something else. Why? Why don't you be a man of real character? Tell me one thing, one final thing. The upbringing that a mother and father gives. Me, unfortunately, my mother was never involved in my upbringing. I never had a father. My stepfather wanted to literally almost torture me to death. So I never had proper upbringing, but I assume you had. Does your mother and father endorse this? Simple. Because if they did, you wouldn't have to hide and talk. You wouldn't have to hide and chat. You would have done it like a man. The problem is in our, this gangster world in India and all that, they will do it only when they are in groups. They'll not do it when they are alone. And the sad thing is, these death threats to wife, children, family. This is very common with our Indians. Sad to say. Anyway, please, those powerful enemies and the people waiting for me to land, gunning, tell them continue waiting. Maybe after 10, 15, 20 years, maybe I might come down for a visit. Inshallah. So until then, Jai Shri Ram, inshallah, and praise Jesus. Okay, Mr. Yatri, it was nice reading your wonderful, non-hurting intentioned message. Thank you so much. Lot of love and regards from me. Until then, please, until you're waiting for me, please just make sure our urinating men who are making susu, it's called susu, and people, our Indian men who are putting babies into boiling water and having sex with, married women, and other Indian guys who show that they are associated with the Honorable Prime Minister, but the headlines is guilty of being the worst rapist. I don't know how that is going to help the image of India. Anyway, since you initiated, I also initiated. Let's hope for the best. Until then, Jai Shri Ram, like you said. You put, no, where is that? See here. Jai Shri Ram. I'm saying with good intention. Jai Shri Ram. Inshallah, Allah Akbar. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Hala, hala, hallelujah. And Amun Ra and Thor and all the other gods. Okay. So, I leave it now to you. Please feel free to comment and keep me updated with the powerful enemies, and keep me updated. I'm very interested to know updates. Okay. All my contact details are there. You can contact anytime you want. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free to comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.